For the sake of all the people you've killed, I'm going to beat you!
Hey guys, Warrior93 here, and this is part 1 of the Dragon Ball Z movie marathon, and where I review my top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z movies and count down for the English release of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. And without wasting any more time, let's get this review started. Dragon Ball Z Movie 8, Broly, the Legendary Super Saiyan. So this movie takes place within the 10 days before the Cell Games, in which everyone's relaxing. Goku and Chi-Chi are attending an interview to have Gohan attend school. Krillin and Gohan and the rest of the gang are enjoying karaoke in what seems like a forest. King Kai tells Goku to meet with him, and he tells him about the legendary Super Saiyan destroying the South Galaxy, and he could be heading toward North Galaxy next. Back on Earth, Vegeta is encountered by a surviving Saiyan named Paragus and tells him about the new planet made for him and legendary Super Saiyan they have spotted. And Vegeta, being himself, decides to take care of this legendary Super Saiyan. And there we have a movie. Part 1. Story. The story I thought was actually very good. It's nice to see this movie is actually fit in with the Dragon Ball Z timeline, so if you were to put this in a sequence of events, it could actually fit in. I don't really see any major plot holes saying this couldn't, although we know it's not really canon in the first place. This story I thought was actually pretty good. Broly and Goku's history between them being babies, and because of Goku's constant crying and the Saiyan, I'm thinking doctors, making fun of him, which basically made him to a mentally unstable being. That and being born with the power level of 10,000 has made him to the ultimate life form. And by no means he should be the most powerful fighter in all of DBZ. Paragus was a pretty cool character, to say the least. I really enjoyed him, and I wish he was shown fighting at some point. But I know if they would have put him in a fight, it would have felt like it was tacked on and out of place. But a flashback would have been nice. The comedic parts were actually really good too. Going from Krillin singing pretty horribly, I may add, all the way to Master Roshi getting sick and acting not normal for Master Roshi's standards. They actually had me get some smiles in and even some chuckles, and which is good for a series that is action and pretty serious most of the time. Part 2. Presentation. I really thought the animation was really good. All the characters looked really good. The really only complaint I have, are some of the colors on the characters. The hair shades of Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta seem really out of place. Goku's gi color seems too bright and kind of desaturated, and the blue is just too dark on his gi. So it just seems really out of place for some of the characters. Another animation problem was some of the inconsistencies of the animation. I know it may sound like nitpicking, but it happened too much in the movie to be left alone. Seems like the character has one hairstyle in some frames, and the next few frames he seems to have a different hairdo and he's coming out of it. I found that it happened too often to be left alone, and it should be addressed. All in all, the fights were really well choreographed in this movie, and I don't have any complaints about it. Part 3. Final verdict. In the end, I recommend this movie to all Dragon Ball fans. This may not be the perfect movie, but it does deserve the number 5 spot on my top 5 Dragon Ball movies, and it should be watched. Next up, movie 13, Wrath of the Dragon.